coming for the throne.
G'day guys, Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to yet another FIFA 21 tutorial on my channel. Do you guys want to know how to score a lot of free kicks without actually taking the free kick? Then the run over technique around the wall is definitely one of the best ways to score a free kick in FIFA 21, and I'm going to teach it to you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the intro, and then I'm going to teach you guys the run over feint free kick technique in FIFA 21.
Griezmann, 3 men around him, but somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive.
Ronaldo on the ball. He's made
Look at this, just control.
He's
The control displayed there is absolutely ridiculous.
The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest of...
We talked about Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
Moving into how you perform the run over feint free kick technique. It's quite... let's just say it's quite easy, but it will take you guys practice to try and coordinate the whole run over and actually time the run of the player. But basically, when you're in the position to take a free kick, as you can see, you're in a wall position. There's a wall in front of you and you have a chance to have a shot. Basically, what you can do is hold down the feint shot button. The player, the secondary player, if you have them and you've called them in, will run over the ball, you will pass it to them, and then you will score the goal. To do this, what you will need to do is first of all set up the free kick tactic so that there is 3 players standing over the ball. To do this, you hold down L2 and you trigger the R1 button, and basically 2 other attackers will stand around the ball alongside the original free kick attacker or free kick taker. What you will then need to do is, depending on which player you want to run over the ball, you need to hold down the trigger that the player is triggered by. So if you want the L2 player to run over the ball, you need to hold down L2. If you want the R1 player that you've called in to run over the ball, you need to hold down R1. If you do not want those 2 players and you want the original free kick taker to run over the ball, you don't need to hold down either trigger. You then need to press the feint shot button. Now the feint shot button is essentially holding down either shoot and then subsequently pass afterwards, or cross and subsequently passed off afterwards. And what will happen is the player that you have triggered, the player that you have selected to run over the ball, will do a run up. They'll run towards the ball as if they're going to shoot. They run over it, and then what they will do is proceed to run towards the goal. This is when, at this point, you need to aim the cursor in the direction to where the player is running, and then you need to press the pass button. And what this will do is it will pass, the second attacker will then pass the ball into the player which is running over the ball and towards the goal, and what you can do then is have a shot. Basically what it does is it gets the player to run past the wall, and then you pass it into them so that there's open space so that you can score a goal. Now obviously, if you're close up to the goal, you've got 4 or 5 defenders in the wall which are not man marking your attackers. That's why there's a lot more space, and that's why this is quite, if you do this, your opponent will be vulnerable in defense because there's not as many defenders there. So when you pass it into them, that you can then have a shot. Another technique that I like to do is when you pass it into them, you can then perform a feint shot. And what this will do is allow you to feint shot into the space that is available. So if there is defenders in front of you, they may block the shot. So you might want to use the feint shot to feint shot first time into the space, and then you can obviously have a shot and score an easy goal. As you see in front of your screen, you can score many goals from this. It's quite an easy and quite an effective free kick tactic that you guys should definitely use in your FIFA 21 attacking game. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. You've asked for this and I've delivered it for you. So drop a like on the video, smash the like on the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a follow also on my Twitter, link is in the description down below. I post over there once I've uploaded a new episode, so you can keep in touch with me over there. Send me your teams, send me your pats, and say g'day to me over there. But as always guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, and goodbye.